Welcome to your favorite Tennessee Titans podcast, Tennessee Titans Weekly. Jacques.
Hawk.
Mr. 2-Tone.
Hawk.
D-Weeze.
Hawk, what up?
What's up? What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to the show. We are here with 2TONEZONE. What's going on, fellas?
Hey, what's up, Hawk?
What's
what
good?
Up, Jack? What's going on, man? Glad to be here.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yo, Jacques and the Hawk, we in the presence of greatness right now, man. So salute to y'all, gentlemen.
Same to y'all as well, man.
Likewise.
Right
Guys,
on, man. Appreciate you.
Big blessing.
guys,
big
if you
blessing.
haven't checked out their podcast, Two-Tone, hey, they're dope, okay?
Dope.
Check out their content. They're up and coming. 200 subscribers.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Let's get
Yes,
subscribe to their
Let's
channel.
go. Let's go.
The content is amazing.
Yes, sir.
It is.
Literally.
It
Subscribe
is.
to them brothers. They cold.
They are. And the link, we'll have a link at the bottom as well. Click on the link. Subscribe to them today. Do that now. Do it now.
Right on. And we're also on Instagram too, _official 2TONEZONE. You can also find us on Twitter at 2TONEZONE Show. So, feel free to come check us out, folks. We would love to chat with y'all, just vibe and just, build that community. We all part of Titan Nation, so we all family. Absolutely.
Exactly.
Yes, sir.
Titan Nation. Also hit that like button too, man. Always. Titan Nation, tighten up. Let's go, baby. Let's go.
Tighten up.
Let's go.
So, gentlemen, we got those Motown boys coming to town, man. The Detroit Lions, man.
Yes, sir.
Detroit.
Motor City.
Yes, sir. And I know a lot of Titan fans might not know about Detroit because we don't play them but maybe once every 4 or 5 years. But, hey, they here. And I'm ready for them. I'm ready.
Let's go. Let's go.
Last time we played them was when the Deandre Johnson catch. If everybody remember that.
Yep. 2016.
Yep.
2016. Yep. It wasn't scored 16-15.
I think it was 16-15.
Very close game. Very close game.
Very close. So that's the last time we played them. And remember, people, we do very good against NFC opponents. So just remember that we own the NFC. That's one thing we can't brag about when we play NFC teams. We own them. And the Detroit Lions, even we'll go back to the Thanksgiving game when Chris Johnson and Lindell White went off and went crazy. So
What?
Right.
Thunder and Light, man. Hey, let's go. Let's go.
Lindell White's from our state. We're very
right.
familiar with Lindell. Yep.
That's right. From Denver. That is correct. That's right, man. That's right. So Detroit, man, they're coming in. They're 5-8. They're fourth in the NFC North. They lose this game, they're done. I think they're still possibly in the contention, but they're not gonna make the playoffs. So this should be a game, and we'll talk about it because I'm interested to see everyone's perspective upon this game. You know what I mean? Because even before playing Jacksonville, I really wanted to say, man, we're gonna kick their tail, man. I ain't worried about no Jacksonville.
Right.
But every time I feel like that, we end up losing or making it closer than what it should be, right? So we'll see.
Yep.
I hear you. Hey, what's the status on Matthew Stafford? I mean, I'm hearing that he's out, that he might play. His thumb hurt, his rib hurt. What's going on?
We got to know.
I know. Well, I haven't seen him on the injury report is out yet, so I'm not sure.
Right.
Yeah.
Knowing Stafford, he'll play and then get knocked out the first quarter.
Right. And then here comes Chase Daniel.
Yep. Chase Daniel can throw. He throws a lot, but not too afraid of him. But we'll talk about that. We'll talk about it.
Right. No, okay, we'll get there. Yeah, absolutely.
So Mr. 2-Tone, question for you, good sir. So the
What's
Tennessee
going on?
Titans are coming into this game with a big victory against the Jags last weekend. As we all know, the Tennessee Titans, man, at times when we're on our game, we can't be stopped. Now we got the Detroit Lions coming in, Motown coming in, actually to the Music City, as you guys said on your show, Motown versus Music City. So looking at this game, how do you feel the Tennessee Titans could beat the Detroit Lions?
We gotta be run heavy. Definitely get Derrick Henry involved. Definitely get him involved early, and make sure our offensive line is protecting Tannehill so we can get these passes off, because when he holds on the ball, that's when we get into trouble. He's usually, precise and on time. So make sure we're giving him enough time to get that ball out to hit AJ on those slants, to hit Corey deep, what have you. Maybe get John New involved. But definitely, our defense has to step up. You know, our defensive line. Hey, I'm on my hands and knees like David Ruff. I'm not too proud to beg. We need some sacks out our defensive line.
Yes.
We need it. You know, and so, you know, and then with that being said, we're going to have Christian Fulton back, you know, hopefully for our secondary, because we need to shut down the Detroit Lions wide receivers, you know, Marvin Jones Jr., Marvin Hall Jr., and then you got, what's his name, TJ Hawkinson. That's a bad boy.
He is. Mm-hmm. Facts, no paper.
So,
hey.
But yeah, he's real solid. And we can't sleep. And we can't sleep on that boy, Deandre Swift. We can't sleep on that boy right there. He's nice.
Don't do that.
He's nice. So.
Yep. D-Weez, what you think, sir?
Man, you know, hey, you got to be careful, man. These Lions are 4-3 on the road. So, you know, they only got one win at home. It looks like they don't like winning at home. So, you know, we gotta stay on our toes, man. We gotta stay on our toes. They 4-3 on the road. We don't want to make them 5-3.
Yeah.
I was looking at, you know, I was reading earlier. They said the reason why we're not getting sacks, you know, piggybacking on defense is because we're not getting one-on-one matchups.
I read it too.
So, you know, hopefully we get some one-on-one matchups. Hopefully we create a new scheme.
Yeah.
But somebody's open though.
And we gotta get the one-on-one matchups. We gotta get the one-on-one matchups. We got a good secondary. Let's step it up. Second of all, you know, it looks like the red carpet is rolled out for Henry for this game, right? It looks like it's rolled out. So, you know, we just can't look over the stats. You know, with last 3 games, Lions have allowed 30 points. It looks like a homecoming. It looks like, hey, we're going to roll this thing out. I mean, we had our struggles.
No paper. Exactly. Yes.
It looks good on paper. Don't sleep, though. Don't sleep. It's every game from now on is a statement game. I always emphasize that on our shows. It's a statement game. We got to win the South, and you know we got to take care of business. We got to take care of business on defense. We got to help our offense. The only way to help our offense, take care of business on defense. Let's go. Tighten up, baby.
Complimentary football. Complimentary.
Tighten up.
Sir. Yes, sir. Jacques, what you think, sir?
So, how we can win this game, guys? First of all, the Lions are 30th in rushing defense, okay? 30th.
Okay.
Y'all let that sink in. What did Derrick Henry do last week? What did he do last week?
215 on him.
All right.
215 on him.
All right. 30. Hey, this is a game where you can take advantage again like you did the Lions. You have Derrick Henry, who went off 215, guys. Think about that, 215. Then you add the element of A.J. Brown and Corey Davis. I'm telling you, the offense is a Super Bowl offense. Right now, guys, we're number 3 in offense. Right? Number 3 in the league in offense. When has the last time that ever happened? I'll wait.
Yep.
I'll wait, literally. Like the Titans Nation. Oilers, maybe. When you had Warren Moon. When they were
putting them guys, right.
Yes. But the Titans, never. We've never been 3rd, literally.
Never.
Okay? Defense,
Never,
they're 29th in total defense. So you're looking at a carbon copy of what we did against the Jags on offense, and we can take that and we can literally copy and paste that to this game. Now, defense, like 2-Tone said, hey, we get Christian Fulton back. That gives us an extra DB. The defense didn't look bad last week. I don't want to get excited and say, oh, we back, y'all, right? Because you never know.
Right.
You never know.
Right.
You don't know what you're going to get, all right? So, with them, if Matt Stafford plays, man, right now, Matthew Stafford is thrown for 3,522 yards, okay? Y'all let that sink in.
Right. He's a gunslinger.
He's a gunslinger.
He's a gunslinger. He got options out there.
Hey, got plenty of options, all right? Hey, AP got 508 yards, right? Marvin Jones has 607 yards. So this is going to be another test for our defense where this is really going to tell us, hey, is our defense, are they trending up a little bit to where they can be at least mediocre to where we can make a run in the playoffs, or are we just still digressing like we were at first? So for me, take what you did with the Jags on offense, copy, paste, and make sure your defense holds strong, literally. That's how we can win this game.
Hey, Jacques, facts. No paper, sir. Totally agree.
No paper.
No paper.
No paper.
Absolutely. Facts.
Zero paper.
What about you, Hawk?
So for me, man, when I look at this game, when I look at the Detroit Lions, when you watch film of these guys, and I've watched 3 or 4 games that they've played this season, defensively, guys, they're bad. They are a bad football team on defense. And the thing that they're the worst at is run defense. I mean, it's there.
Yeah.
And Derrick Henry if he got 2 bills and 15 cents last week, he could probably do the same this week. You know what I mean?
Right.
Start early.
Do it early. Because
it's over.
Because he was limited. He was limited today in practice.
Exactly.
So we got to keep be cautious of that.
That's right.
And one thing I do want to say while it's on my mind. So I do want to credit the Detroit Lions defense though, because they have forced 12 fumbles this year and recovered 5 of them. So they're swiping, they're grabbing at the ball, they're punching at it. So and we've been stricken by that fumble bug, that spell. So we got to make sure we're taking care of that football.
That's right.
Absolutely.
That's right. But Detroit's gonna come to town pissed off because they have lost 3 out of the last 4 games, and they're not playing good football. And if Chase Daniel plays, which I would prefer, I think that's going to hurt them even more because Matt Stafford would be throwing the ball to Hockenson. If you guys watch the Detroit Lions and Detroit fans, if you're watching the show, I'm telling the truth. He throws the ball to T.J. Hockenson damn near every throw, right? 88 is getting the football all the time. So I think for us, I told Jacques this. Historically, the Tennessee Titans have been bad in covering the tight ends. But this year, that hasn't really been the problem. Our defense has done very well against the run and against the tight ends. Now, receivers, that's another story, and we'll talk about that later.
Right.
I think we've done a very good job. So if we can neutralize Hockenson and especially if Chase Daniels is out on the field, this should be a big – our defense should be, like, licking their chops. I mean, Malcolm Butler has been playing like that. He's been sort of the lead dog of the defense. And I think he's going to bring that same energy to this defense for the Lions.
He's got to be.
Yep. Because Detroit don't have any game breakers. They don't.
Are you putting him on Marvin Lewis the whole game?
Probably so. I would.
You would?
I would.
Just keep that pressure?
Yes, I would.
Marvin Jones Jr.?
Yep. You got Galladay as well. You got Mohamed Sanu out there too. But they don't scare nobody. They don't scare anybody. You know what I'm saying? Not really. Marvin Lewis, he would be the guy that I would be scared of the most as far as their receivers. And Marvin Jones. He would be the receiver.
Yeah, Marvin Jones. Yep.
I think I said. Did I say Marvin Jones? I mean
Marvin
Lewis.
I think
I said Marvin Lewis.
You blew it.
I did that. That's my fault. Hey, I'm sorry.
You good. and they like to throw the ball a lot to Danny Amendola too. He's in space too. So, but they're not game breakers. Yes. So we should be okay. They're
not. They're not.
Yep. So we know everybody just gave good points of why we can win the game, right? Now we know games like this, guys, where we have opponents that we know we should beat. We know we should handily beat, like we did last week. But everybody always holds on to that damn rope, like, hey. Ooh, just hold on to it and make sure we don't lose to nobody like the Detroit Lions or the Jacksonville Jaguars. Now, there's a possibility, guys, we can lose this game. So I'm going to start with D. Weeds. Brother, give me some reasons why we can lose this game, man. Let's just hope we don't, but just give me some reasons.
Right.
First of all, we got to make sure we don't get AP started. I was telling 2Tone this other day. You see that flash of AP as soon as he gets that little burst and that he started – going crazy. And then you got Swift coming in right behind them. And now you're stuck getting, playing the run when you should be playing the pass. And then, Stafford, he can hit you anywhere on the field. So we got to make sure we don't get that run started for them. We got to make sure that we stay on Marvin Jones Jr. He is a leader to that team. I must say that man, he's a leader on that team. Veteran player. He's always taking accountability for his actions. He can catch the ball anywhere. Last week he had a catch, they didn't count. I thought he caught it, but he was out. It's like the ball goes right to his hand. So we got to make – and then also he can go off in the fourth quarter. I was telling 2Tone that. I was like, there's some receivers who you won't see the whole game. All of a sudden, here comes a burst of energy. So we got to keep the momentum on our side, and we just definitely got to make sure that we don't let them rush, get over 100 yards. I'm saying that if they get over 100 yards, now they're going to start competing with us. The Titans been doing good on rush, like you said. But let's stay consistent. Let's make it a statement game. And let's make sure that Matthew Stafford doesn't have over 300 yards passing this game.
All right. What about you, 2Tone?
Watching film on the Lions, they can score quick and they can score, first. So we can't play from behind with these guys. You know what I mean? We have to shut them down early. And we got to make sure we win the turnover battle. We can't turn over the football. You know, once we start getting in that turnover phase where our momentum is stricken and it's taken from us, I mean, that's how we're going to lose. So we start strong and we finish stronger. If we don't do those things, you know, we're going to add another L to our record, and, you know, we might end up finish 9-7 again. You know, so that's where I think we'll lose the game. You know, we got to contain Hawkinson and make sure we keep Matthew Stafford, you know, throwing those mistimed passes and being off, because he's known for overthrowing guys too. You know, so keep him off his rhythm. We got to make sure to provide pressure. Their offensive line is giving up 37 sacks. You know, so we got to be able to take advantage of these weak offensive lines.
Yes.
We got to take advantage of that.
Yes.
You know, so put that man on his back and let's bring in Chase Daniel. You know what I mean? Let's bring in a different type of quarterback, and like you said, let's make sure we eat. Let's feast. You know, make sure we feast out there.
What about you, Hawk?
So all great points. I totally agree with everything that you all said. I think, man, for two things, you know, again, I know we talked about TJ Hawkinson, you know, and the offense. He likes to throw to Hawkinson on the outside. You know, against us, that's a weakness for us, is on the outside corner routes. And Hawkinson a lot of times catches a lot of passes on the outside. So we have to be careful. But I think for me, the biggest concern as to why we can lose is Deandre Swift. Now, not so much running the ball, but catching the ball. When you watch them play, they throw a lot of screens.
Catch up the backfield.
They just throw screens like crazy, and it's open. And they do a really good job in space. So for us, we have to be careful in that, you know, where it could be open for them for a big play, because Swift has the ability to make a big play. Now, I just mentioned they don't have really true game breakers, but I would say if there was one for them, it would be Swift. He's a guy, he's a rookie. He has speed, he has size. And, you know, for us, when you look at Dalvin Cook, when we played the Minnesota Vikings, how did he hurt us? Screen game, open space game, right? We've done well against all running backs except for Dalvin Cook. Now, I'm not comparing Cook to Swift because Dalvin Cook is a monster. He's his own class of a running back. But we have always had issues with running backs who can catch the football, and Swift is that type of a guy. And, you know, you got Adrian Peterson out there. You even got Kerryon Johnson out there. So they have a multitude of running backs coming in and out. So we have to adjust to that. And I think we will. Like, again, I just think it's the passing game that we got to be careful, as it's been all season. I mean, it is what it is. I'm ball, just like the Titans can't play defense against the pass. So that's what we got to be careful of. And, you know, if Matt Stafford plays, I just think it's going to be different than, say, Chase Daniel playing. You know, if Matt Stafford plays and he's right, we got to be careful because Matt Stafford's going to throw the ball. We better be ready. This ain't no Mike Glennon. This is Matt Stafford. Okay, you got to be careful.
Right.
Definitely.
Right.
Okay. So for me, how we can lose this game, it's a tale of two teams, guys. Tale of two teams. I always say this. Offense is a Super Bowl offense. Defense is 3-13. All right. You don't want what happened when Cleveland came to town. And we haven't done good at home, guys. We've lost a lot at home. We're usually pretty good when we play at home. But for some reason, we're playing better on the road versus at home. That's what you don't want to happen. You don't want to have Detroit come in here with confidence. You don't want to have mistakes on offense because we know we're the better team on both on all three phases. We're the better team, literally. Even our defense has been struggling, I feel like we're better on defense minus the sacks. We still create turnovers, right? But the mistake that happened when we played the Cleveland Browns or the Cincinnati Bengals, right? Bengals was a team we were supposed to beat. We were supposed to walk all over them. Ever since then, I said, nah, it's not going to be that easy. So you don't want Detroit to come in here, even though, hey, we know on paper they got just Chase Daniels plays. Hey, they got Chase Daniels, AP, Marvin Jones. Hey, all right, we got these guys, right? But if the offense stalls out the first couple of plays, you allow Detroit to get in the game, and we're playing from behind, and all of a sudden it's too late, and we lose our identity. Hey, this is going to be a long game. We can lose this game. So, literally.
Long game.
Long game. Like the Cleveland game. That was a long game, literally. So you don't want them to come in and get confidence early, and you don't want them to come in and put up points on your defense early because we noticed, I don't know if you guys noticed, when Minshew got in the game, the offense picked up. The defense looked tired, right?
That magic happened. That magic came out Minshew.
Exactly.
They should have scored. They were in the red zone twice.
I know, right?
That's what exactly. So the same way with Stafford, he strikes quick, right? Strikes real quick. Okay. You don't want that to happen. If that happens, it's a game, people. And they made it a game with Green Bay. Green Bay just let them in the game. Now, I do think we're better than Green Bay offensively. I do. We can match a mano, right? Defensively,
Right.
if that happens, guys, we can lose this game and we'll be 9-5. And we'll be going close to our record. So
Green Bay got a top 10 defense.
Yeah,
you know,
exactly.
We got to make sure we're capitalizing. We can't be going, you know, we can't be having no shootout with Aaron Rodgers. You know, we can't have no shootout. We can't be going score for score. That ain't gonna work. That ain't gonna work.
That's right.
And people, that's another show we'll get into when we play the Packers, baby. But hey, that's how we can lose against the Lions. We don't want them problems, y'all. So
we don't. And Chase Daniels plays a lot like Minshew. They're both about the same size. They throw fast. They play kind of wild.
6 feet tall. Right.
And guys, there should be opportunities to get sacks because their center is out with a fractured throat.
A fractured throat.
I saw that.
Never heard of it.
Yes.
Never had it.
That's my first time I've ever heard of that.
Ouch.
So you put Big Jeff one-on-one with that center that doesn't have that chemistry with Matt Stafford or Chase Daniels, he going to eat all day.
Right. Who's that? That's Frank. Well, that's Frank Ragnar. That's his name, Frank Ragnar. Okay.
Hey,
I got you.
That one-on-one matchups that you read about, D. Weezy. Those one-on-one matchups, you have it right there. You have it.
Let's eat.
We gotta eat.
Hey,
Jeff Simmons gotta be there. He gotta be there this game.
Hey, he tweeted. He said, "I can't wait." He said, "I would love a one-on-one matchup. I would love a one-on-one matchup."
He said nobody can guard him one-on-one. They got
exactly.
That's what he said. That's what he said. Those is fighting words, man. So whoever heard that, you know.
That is. But see, I think the Titans play better when they kind of talk a bit of trash and they. You know, when they own one, they actually play better. When they kind of on chill mode, that's when they get beat. Right. But, you know, when they go on the road and start stomping on the logo and
Baltimore,
that's when they play their best, man. They do.
Right.
They do.
So Simmons has brought a lot of that. He's brought a lot of that trash talking and chippiness to our defense, though. It's a lot to do with Simmons.
That's right. That's right.
A lot to do with him. So when it comes to bringing energy, you know, he's there in that regard. But, you know, Jack Crawford, Daquan, somebody got to be open. If he gets double team, somebody open. He said it himself, so he need to take leadership with these guys, even though he's younger. You know, take leadership and make sure they're on board with you, so we can get a dub and at least come away with 4 sacks. You know, at least.
Man,
I don't know, man. Every time I think that, it never happens, man.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, the Cincy game did it for me. Ever since the Cincinnati game, I have no hope for no sacks.
Yep. Five different offensive linemen brought to the group. We still couldn't do nothing.
Shane Bowen. Hey, that all falls on Shane Bowen. He has to take accountability of scheming. That's a scheme issue. When you don't have schemes, when you don't put people on one-on-one situations to make a play, that's what happened. I think that's why Big Jeff said that, because he knows it's scheme.
It is.
I think Shane Bowen doesn't have the respect of the players, and that's why they're not clicking.
Exactly.
Right.
You know.
Facts, no paper.
Absolutely. That's correct. Because even Kevin Byard said that. Byard was like, man, hey, we got out coached when they lost to the Browns. And I was at the game, and I was like, bro, this is ridiculous. And Byard said that. So when a player kind of throws that jab, that's meant for something, right?
Oh, for sure. Absolutely. I caught it in the press conference. The first thing he said came out of his mouth. I said, man, that was bold right there.
It was.
That was bold, but that's what's needed sometimes. You got to hold people accountable, man. That locker room, you got to be family. So if your brother messing up, doggone it, you got to check him.
That's right.
You have a real friend if you ain't telling me I'm doing something wrong.
Right.
That's right. That's right. So the Detroit Lions, those that might be watching the show that are Detroit Lions fans, me and Jacques, we know a few Detroit Lions fans. I've even had family in Detroit as well, too.
As do we.
Cool. Good deal. So, Jacques, question for you, sir. So, speaking of the Detroit Lions, if they don't know much about the Tennessee Titans, who should they be worried about that wear this two-tone blue? Who should they be worried about?
Man, we all know the obvious question, okay, and the answer to that. All right, they 30th in run defense.
Right.
King Henry. Just I feel sorry for their defense if y'all allow King Henry to go off. I really do. Because this is an opponent. This is an opponent that we don't see often. They don't see us. They haven't seen 22 back there. Last time it was 2016, and I want to say Derek got drafted in 2017 or don't. Correct me.
No, he played that game. It was his rookie year.
Okay.
Yeah,
they haven't seen the 2020 version of Derrick Henry. They got the 2016 version. So when you have a run defense that's this bad, Ask the Jaguars. They'll tell you they tried to stop it. Y'all seen this Old Spice commercial when he's sitting there, he put on the deodorant, he got the players dragging him. That's what's about to happen again. That looked like when they played the Jags. That's what it's about to look like when they about to play the Lions. So I'm sorry, D-Town. I'm sorry, Lions fans. You read about them in the paper. You've seen them on ESPN. You've seen them on Old Spice commercials, but you're about to see them at Nissan Stadium.
Right.
X, no paper, sir. Yes.
Right.
Absolutely.
Right.
Absolutely.
I was reading the comment section in one of these YouTube previews, and one dude said that even the darkness is afraid of Derrick Henry. I was like, oh man. Hey, but El Tractocito, man, he about to come in trucking. You know, shout out to Eddie Kendricks, man. He gonna keep on trucking.
Yes, sir.
Shout out to the Motown folks.
Yeah, absolutely. Hey, that was slick. That was good.
You like that? Yeah.
I like that one.
He worked on that one. He worked on that one.
Get ready, man, because here he come.
Yep. Yep. So D Weeks, who do you think they should be worried about, man?
Batson. Let's go.
Okay.
I like it.
Let's go. That man will come out. He'll come out the backfield. He's gonna be getting passes too. Let's go, Batson.
Hopefully not at the Wildcat formation. Hopefully.
You won't live that down. Yo, give my man another chance.
I can't forget it, man. I can't.
Yeah.
We would have a lot of pressure on us in that Cleveland game. Come on, man.
Yeah.
Let's go.
2Tone, what about for you? I know you spoke a bit about Derrick Henry. Anybody else you think they should be worried about?
I think they should be worried about A.J. Brown. Yeah. You know, my nephew was telling me that his rat tail give him superpowers. You know what I mean? So,
and that Julio jersey.
And that Julio jersey, you know.
It was the Julio jersey.
Is he wearing that underneath of his jersey? Like he just like kept it on and just put.
He played like him.
He did.
Man,
he was cold last week against the Jags.
Oh man,
the one-handed with the. Ooh.
Yes, exactly. He had like when I look at his total game, you know, as far as routes and catching, I think this is the best game I've ever seen him play against the Jags.
Right.
Oh yeah.
His routes were beautiful.
They were
beautiful.
They were.
He became a receiver. He became a receiver. Like we've seen him elite. We've seen him make big plays. But that game, 7 catches for the yards that he had, you become a receiver, my friend.
That's right. And D Weeds, I see you got them 11s back there, man. So hopefully AJ Brown will put on that AJ.
We all believe. It's
sir.
Power, man.
Yes, sir. Power. Exactly.
Yeah. I had to retire these jerseys. You know, no more one hands for me. You know,
the power of the rat tail.
If he needs one, I'll send it to him directly right away.
Yes, sir.
He can have it.
Yes, sir.
What about you, Hawk?
Man, I think, Corey Davis, okay? You know, he went to Western Michigan, right? I'm sure he has family in Detroit. I think he's from the Michigan area. He's going to feel at home. And when you look at the Detroit Lions, how they play, the middle is wide open. It's open.
Right.
Receiver Valdez Scantling for Green Bay cut up. He did. You know what I'm saying? And so did who was the best part?
Devontae.
Yeah, exactly. Devontae Adams. Cut up. Mm-hmm. Just down the seam, right? And I think Corey Davis will get that opportunity in the middle of the field. I mean, pretty much anywhere he wants on the field, because I think the defensive backs are probably the worst part of their defense. So I think, man, CD84, he's trying to get that paper, y'all. He's trying to get that contract next year. Okay. Hey,
who gets to 1,000 first?
Pay that man. Pay that man when it's time to pay that man.
Absolutely, sir. Pay him.
Don't be cheap. Don't be cheap, J-Rob.
Who gets 1,000 first? AJ or Corey? I think they have like the same receiving yard.
AJ.
Yeah. Who gets there first? AJ? AJ gets there first? All right. I like it. I like it.
Yep.
He's gonna get 1,000 this weekend. He's gonna get 1,000 this weekend.
Yep.
All right. Let's go.
Let's do it.
He's my 2-tone player of the game prediction. So for the folks that tune into our show Saturday, that's who I'm going with.
Okay.
2-tone player of the game.
All right.
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. Corey Davis for me.
Okay.
Yep.
So
Corey Davis. Okay, I'm gonna write that down real quick. I got you. Yes, sir.
Okay. All right.
We've told the Lions fans who they need to be concerned about. Titans fans, of course, we don't look at the Lions. We don't play the Lions like that. They're in a whole other division, right? So, guys, we're going to start with 2-tone. Give me a player that the Titans should be concerned about, or Lions player that the Titans should be concerned about, or they don't know about.
I don't doubt he doesn't think of anybody. He's just in there stuck.
Froze. I think he's froze.
I think he froze. 2Tone.
All right, yeah, here you go, 2Tone. 2Tone, can you hear us?
Yeah, so I think the internet was lagging. Y'all hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah.
Okay. So on offense, I'm gonna say we need to watch out for T.J. Hawkinson, regardless who's at quarterback, whether that's Stafford or Daniel. We need to make sure we take care of T.J. Hawkinson. On defense, I want to say Romeo Okwara, 7 sacks. You know, that's who I keep my eye on if I'm, Arthur Smith in my schematic approach with my offensive line to keep Tannehill upright. You know what I mean? Those are the 2 players that I would keep my eye on.
Okay. What about you, D. Weeze?
I'll start on defense. You got to watch out for Jamie Collins. He has like 97 tackles. He's almost got 100 tackles on the year. He has 3 forced fumbles. You got to watch out for that man. All right. I mean, he's the centerpiece of that defense. It seems like he's the only one that's let's ball, boys. Watch out for Jamie Collins on offense. Swift. I'll go with my boy Hawk. You got to watch out for Swift.
Yeah.
Swift.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to watch out for Swift. I mean, I like his name's rising. How Kamara started. I feel like that's how Swift is starting. So you got to watch out. You got to watch out for Swift and Collins.
Gotcha. What about you, Hawk?
So I think offensively, I will say the same as far as Deandre Swift. For those who have never seen the Lions play, he wears number 32. And we've seen him a lot here in SEC country at the University of Georgia. Dude was a beast at Georgia, okay? Ironically, you know who used to block for him? Isaiah Wilson, okay? So that's a whole nother story. But, Swift we have to be careful of Deandre Swift. As you stated, D. Weeze, you know what I'm saying? You got to look at kind of like Alvin Kamara. He kind of brings that. And he could be a problem. Hawkins, all them guys can be a problem. And again, be careful with Marvin Jones as well, too, man. It's really who has the hot hand. And I think it'll be Swift. I do, man. Yep.
Okay.
Me, I'm going offense. I'm going Marvin Jones, man. Like I said, he's the leading receiver right now. 667 yards. It's not bad. But, I mean, you just never know with Matt Stafford. And he might switch it up. He might scheme for Hawkinson and TJ. And then, boom, Marvin has a big game, right? On defense, hey, 2Tone, I'm going to have to go with you, bro. The sack lead on their defense, 7 sacks. Okara, hey, killing it. So, and we got Quisenberry, who he struggled a little bit last week, but he tends to – my thing about Quisenberry, the thing about him is he struggles, but he kind of picks it back up when we need him to pick it back up. And Arthur does a good job with the max protecting and getting him some help at the right time. So that's what we have to worry about on offense and defense. And like even with Jamie Collins and Swift, this is a team people don't realize, and Titans fans, if you don't realize, they have the pieces. It's just me and Hawk have said this about the Cleveland Browns. The Cleveland Browns have always had a team. It's just what are we missing on defense, guys? That's why we're struggling.
Right.
Coaching.
Pass rush.
Okay.
Coaching. That's true. That's true.
So when I see you have this much talent, that's why Matt Patricia got fired, because you have this much talent and you can't do nothing.
Right.
That's right.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, you just struggling. So when I just have a bunch of guys out there just running around looking stupid, it's like, hey, what do we do? I mean, you're not doing your job. So for me, this is a team that you don't want to get hot at the right time. And it's just the Lions and the luck of the Lions, and they've been bad for so long. You just don't let them get there. But it's really anybody's game, and anybody can get hot at the right time. So.
That's true, I forgot to mention defensively. One guy that I saw a lot on tape was their safety, 26, Deron Harmon.
Deron Harmon. Yep, he's got 2 picks this year, I believe. Yeah, 2 picks.
He makes a lot of plays, and he used to play for the Patriots. So you have to be careful with this guy. Their
safeties are they're ball hawking. They're ball hawking out there. They actually have some strong safeties. So I'm with you on that, my brother. Yes, sir.
Him and Walker, Tracy Walker.
Yep, Tracy Walker. Yeah, that's the name I was looking for on my notes here.
Yes,
Tracy Walker. Much respect.
And all of them have played all the games too.
Okay.
They've all played all 13 games too.
I'm worried about our offensive line on the left side because, like you said, Questenberry's questionable. He had me tight last week. He missed a few key blocks. And then right now, you know, looking at the injury report, Roger Saffold, you know, he's out with a toe injury.
Right.
So who's gonna play left guard? You know, they brought Marshall Newhouse from the practice squad. So that's what I mean. I'm really worried about Romeo Okwara. I'm really worried about it, especially to line him up on that left side.
Yep.
We in trouble.
They're gonna underestimate it too, just because he doesn't have a big name, but the kid got 7 sacks. So that's something. It's like Harold Landry. It's the Harold Landry effect. People don't worry about Harold Landry until he's right on you. Literally, he gets you. So he's not an every down sack guy, but he has 7 sacks. So that's something when you're down to your third left tackle, you have to be accountable. You have to account for him.
Right. And he's accountable for.
Go ahead, D. Weez.
No, I'll say he's accountable for 61 loss of yards too.
Yep.
Wow.
His problem is he bursts through the backfield way too quick, and then he's easy to, you know, hit a quick move, and then he's out of your way. He's got to come in and be sound. You can't just be burst back through there. Just be disciplined, be technique. Same thing with Jadeveon Clowney. Same
exactly
thing. He would get in there, but then they make one move, one shifty move. You know,
exactly.
Discipline now. Discipline.
That's right. That's right. Well, folks that's watching the show, if it's cold where you're at, I'm sure you're warm now because we're bringing the heat.
Let's go.
Yes, sir.
Let's go.
Heat, man.
Tennessee Times Weekly, man. Hey, thank y'all so much once again, man. Hey, y'all been a big blessing to the Two-Tone Zone. So huge inspiration for the reason why we do what we do now.
Okay.
And it's much appreciated, gentlemen. So God bless you in that regard. Absolutely.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, man. We appreciate it. And like I said, we've been watching y'all show, man, since the start. I mean, y'all bring the heat, man. And
they're bringing the heat tonight.
Y'all do, man. Y'all do every time. I watch from start to finish. I'm like, man, these boys bringing heat, man. You know what I'm saying? So, we're privileged to have you guys on the show too, man. Real talk, man. Real talk. So,
thank you, gentlemen. Thank you,
sir.
Thank you, guys. Definitely big time, man. Blessings.
Yes, sir. So, D. Weez, question for you, sir. So, it sounds as if we all think the Titans are going to win this football game. That's what it sounds like. So
that's no paper. Let's go. I had to slip it in.
So at the end of the game, what do you feel the score will be, man?
I was looking into this earlier. So sometimes I like to see what Vegas thinks that the score is going to be, right? So I like to see what they think we're supposed to win by 10.5 points. Which we're capable of doing. I mean, it's going to go one way or the other, right? We're either going to blow them out like last week, or they're going to be in the game. It's going to be back and forth. They're going to be trying to catch up.
Yeah.
I like 34. I like 34-21.
Okay.
That's what I like. 34-21.
Gotcha.
I think they scored maybe 2 touchdowns late. I think our defense already put on the show. Now these guys are just trying to sling it, make up whatever. I think 34-21.
Okay. Now, to add to that question, does Derrick Henry get 100 yards rushing and Tannehill gets maybe 250 passing?
I want to see Henry get to that 2K club.
Okay.
So I'm hoping for another 200-yard performance. I'm hoping Tannehill at least 200 yards passing, at least 100 for AJ, 100 for Corey.
Gotcha.
Keep them boys good. I'm just messing. But I think that Tannehill. Let's have a good game, over 200 yards. However, we got to get it done, whether it's AJ or Corey. I like to see everybody eat. So,
okay,
you know, Humphrey was my boy. He's hopefully he gets better soon. That was my boy. Yeah, I'm a little hurt about that, but we're good though. Let's get it going.
Cool. Mr. Two-Tone, what about for you, sir? Do you think, as far as apparently all of us think we're going to win, what do you feel the score will be? And would Derrick Henry get 100 yards rushing and Tannehill 250 passing?
Definitely. I think the final score is going to be 34-13 Titans. I think they get the Lions get a touchdown, and then their kicker Prater, he's going to get 2 field goals. He'll go 2 for 3. He's going to miss one. He's missed 6 this year already, so I'm going to say he's going to go 2 for 3. That puts him at that 13 mark. I think we shut him down 34-13. And then in regards to Derrick Henry, all he needs is 155 plus 156. After he gets that, go ahead and sit him down. Go ahead and sit him down and let the others do their thing. Tannehill is he's probably gonna go for 250, 260. I mean, that's what they're giving up over on Detroit. They're giving up about 263 yards passing. So he should be able to hit that 100%.
Gotcha. Job.
34-13.
34-13. Okay, cool. Okay, that's some blowouts right now. Jacques, what you got, bro?
Man, so me, I'm going 35-17. All right, and that's and they're already scoring 35 points a game. I mean, y'all can't take nothing away from their offense. This is what the Titans are doing on offense. So this is why I'm giving them 35. Our defense, I feel like if it's a tale of two defenses. If Chase Daniel plays, it'll be a little easier. If Matt Stafford plays, it's gonna be a game, okay? But for right now, with the way his ribs are set up, man, he's gonna feel them. He's gonna feel it. Just hit him under there, and you feel him. For Tannehill, I'm saying Tannehill another 250, 2 touchdowns, maybe 1 to AJ Brown. I'm hoping he gives 1 to CD, but I'm looking at Jonnu Smith. This is a Jonnu Smith game where he can eat and cut up, right? Derrick Henry, I feel like, guys, he's gonna get going early, okay? I'm with Two-Tone.
Right.
Get that 150, set him down, but I would like to see him get another 200 plus, literally. And I think he can do it if he breaks it early and get back to where – because, guys, we haven't seen big runs this year from Derrick like we've had last year, right? Those 99s, 80 yards, and 70-yard runs. So I feel like this is a game that they can do it. And the way the Lions play defense, they're not big up on the defensive line. They're not big up front. So I think Derrick can exploit that. But for me, I'm going 35-17 Titans. And, hey, let's get to 10 wins. We haven't got the 10 wins since 2008, man. So let's get it.
Let's get it, man. Let's get it, man. So for me as well, I got the Tennessee Titans winning 30-20. I think that we can definitely win this football game. I think Derrick Henry can get 150, and I totally agree. And Jacques knows this about me. When we look at, say, Kawhi Leonard in basketball about load management, right? If Derrick Henry's got to a certain point and we're winning, even if he got 100 yards, 80 yards, and we're winning, still sit him down. We need him for the playoffs. This is not an AFC game. This is an NFC game. If you know going into the fourth quarter, you got this, and Derrick's not even at 100 yards, that's okay. Of course, we want to get him to 2K. I prefer him to be healthy enough for the playoffs. That's where it's important, okay? But I think he'll get 100 yards, as you stated, Jacques, very early in the game. And I think as well, Ryan Tannehill will get 250 and 2 touchdowns as well. I do think that is very possible. And, yes, I think we'll win this game by 10, 30-20. I think the Lions, will be up early. And then as the fourth quarter, just like most teams do, they'll try to come back, throw a few touchdowns here or there. But I think we'll control the game most of the game. So 30-20 Tennessee. Absolutely. Yep. So, well, Mr. Two-Tone, I know you say you do something on your show like a quiz, right?
Yeah, we do a two-tone quiz, two-tone trivia. So okay. I'm gonna let D Weeze go ahead and do his thing because he usually quizzes me on my knowledge of the Titans. So
we got 5 or 6 going.
Yes, sir.
We got 5 or 6 questions between y'all. We'll go 6 questions. We'll get 3 for you, Hawk, and then 3 for Jacques.
Sounds good. Sounds good, man.
All you both can answer. It's up to you. Whatever you want to do. The questions are for everybody. They're for everybody.
All right.
For everybody.
Okay. I like that. I like that better, D Weeze. Yes, sir.
All right. I'm gonna hit you with the first question. I got it right here. Well, hold on. Give me one moment.
Okay.
All right. Okay, here we go. How many meetings have between the Titans and Lions? How many meetings have we won? Is it? Go ahead. If you like, go ahead and answer, sir.
So I think I've heard this on the radio. I think we've played them like 12 times, and I think we're 9-3 against them, something like that.
Yep.
Anybody else?
I gotta go ahead and say that's right. I gotta say it's right because I talked about that on the last show. That's right. Yeah. This is our 13th meeting with them.
Okay. Cool. Okay. Cool. Yes. I heard that on the radio on 102.5. I want to say today or yesterday. So
yeah, that's the station down in Nashville, 102.5. Yeah.
Yes.
That's probably where you heard
wow,
it.
Okay.
Yep.
Cool. Yeah. All right. Okay. All right.
You already started. Usually Two-Tone misses the first one. He throws me off, man. You can't get the first one right away. I didn't give you the options. You already just got it.
Yeah.
All right,
I went 5 for 5 last week. I went 5 for 5 last week. So give me my credit, man. I went 5 for 5.
All right.
Don't forget that.
I won't, brother. All right. So the Titans 31-10 win over Jacksonville in Week 14 gave them their 9th win of the season. All right. There's only 3 teams ahead of them that have longer active streaks of winning seasons. Can you name one team? Consecutive winning seasons as like a streak.
New England Patriots.
Correct. Can you name the other 2?
The Philadelphia Eagles.
I'll give you another chance.
Okay. The Pittsburgh Steelers. Is Pittsburgh?
I'll give you another chance.
Okay.
I'll say the Chiefs.
All right. There's one more. There's one more team ahead of us.
Okay. It can't be the Titans. The Titans?
No, they're 4. They have the 4th longest win streak.
Okay.
So there's one more team ahead of us.
Right.
Saints.
Is it? Are you referring to AFC or NFC too?
I'm talking about in general, in NFL,
general. Okay.
in general,
Okay.
in general.
Okay, that'll help. That'll help them with
The Minnesota Vikings?
Nope.
Okay.
Not the Saints, not the Vikings.
I'm gonna say the Packers. Good night. I'm gonna hop in. Let me jump on that one.
Say the Packers? Wrong.
Oh.
Houston Texans?
Not the Texans.
Okay.
I'll give you this. It's an NFC team.
Seahawks.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yes.
Correct.
Correct. Good with two-tone.
Speaking of the Seahawks, though, so they have a top 10 offense and then one of the worst defenses in the NFL too.
Yes.
Just like us.
Yep.
So, man, come on, Russ, get that D together over there, man. You're the captain of the team. You know.
I just got a text from somebody saying Marcus Mariota out there balling right now. Damn.
Yeah. He was getting active before we started going on. He was getting active. So.
Oh yeah, he threw a pass to Waller. I thought he was gonna drop it. It looked like the old Delaney days. You know, we used to have that connection. I was like, man.
Delaney was so cold here, dude.
Oh my goodness.
I want to come back and play.
Do y'all think we did him dirty?
I think it was his time. I don't think so. I think it was his time, and that injury just severed the ties a little bit easier. Versus, I think we did Casey dirty, but
that's Logan Ryan too,
and Logan Ryan.
Right.
But for Delaney, no, he just got hurt, and we just went separate ways. So
right.
He's not playing. You know what I'm saying?
I think I'm just playing off like the energy from his tweets and stuff, and you know what I mean. He sounded like he was disappointed, but wasn't trying to like really put it out there. You know, just kind of reading into it.
But I say this all the time. John Robinson drafts your clone. Okay, he drafted Jonnu Smith, who's a baby Delaney Walker.
Right.
He drafted David Long, who's a
Right.
baby Jayon Brown. When he sees potential, he knows you there, but he's gonna draft your clone. When he drafts your clone, just know you got the dough in the next 2 or 3 years. That's what he did to Casey. He drafted Jeffrey Simmons.
Right.
Christian Fulton and Logan Ryan, they even wear the same number. Right.
Exactly. So,
Right. He's taking that same New England Patriot approach, like, hey, we could do more with less.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like, you know, get it back to Tannehill and Henry. You know, and then everything else is just like, hey, this is what's left over. That's my theory on our defensive coordinator. We couldn't afford one. That's my theory.
Okay. Okay. That's a good theory. I hadn't thought about that.
I haven't either. That's a hell of a theory.
Yeah.
But they should now.
All of our cash. Yeah.
Yeah. But they could call Dean Pease, who lives here in Nashville. Dean Pease he's all around town. He could say, hey, Dean, hey, bro, look. Here's $100,000. Coach our defense for the rest of the year.
Right.
I'll let your boy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Arthur Smith could pay him. You know, his dad is a founder of FedEx. Arthur Smith could pay that tab.
Exactly. Yeah, we better hold on to Arthur Smith because you know them teams are trying to pull him to be the head coach.
Right.
Rumors.
Arthur cold on off. He's a great offensive coordinator, man.
Mm-hmm.
He is, man. He loves football. So regardless of what his dad is, you know, established, you know, he just loves football. He's carving his own path, his own lane. So he's definitely a creative football mind.
That's
absolutely. Right. I agree with you on that. He gets too cute sometimes, but you know, hey, dial it back a little bit, you know, and just play to our true identity and not throw it to our left guard on third and one.
Right. And running McNichols on 4th and 1.
Right. Yep.
Yeah, and it was rushed too. What were you thinking? You know, I think it was like 4th and 2, and you let McNichols get the ball. It's like, come on, man. You got to get at, Derrick Henry is at least going to fall forward a yard. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
A yard or two. So get it rock to the king.
I don't know. After that 3rd and 1 to our guard, if Henry did fall forward a yard.
Good point, D.
He did get the first down.
He got the first down, man.
He did get the first down. That was a bad call by the refs, man. That was a bad spot. That was a bad spotting on that football.
That turned the game around too in a bad way for us, man.
Yes, 1,000%.
Yep.
That momentum shift that that we all talk about.
Yep. That's right.
Yeah.
So D. Weeds, you got another question for us? Good sir?
Yes. Speaking of defense, we're gonna go into the interception game. All right.
Okay. All right.
And this is for the whole Titans, Oilers, the whole organization. This is general question, all right?
Okay.
Who holds the franchise record for interceptions? I'm going to give you 4 options, okay?
Okay.
Michael Griffin, Samari Rolle, Jim Norton, or Chris Dishman?
Oh, I know all 3 of them except for the 3rd option. I remember Chris Dishman with the Houston Oilers. Chris Dishman was cold. But I think that's Michael Griffin. I think it's Mike Griffin, I want to say.
I'm going Jim Norton.
Okay.
Jim Norton is correct. Norton is correct. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And he was the first to have his jersey retired, the number 43, having 45 receptions. Interceptions.
They got his number.
Yep. Yep. Yes, sir. All right.
So I think y'all 2 for 3. Y'all 2 for 3 right now. Am I right? 2 for 3?
2 for 3. 2 for 3.
Okay. All right.
Okay. Now this is one of my favorite questions right here.
Okay.
Now, which Titan was ejected from a game for stomping on an opponent's head?
Pierre Tart. Go ahead. Albert Hainsworth.
That was Hainsworth.
Yeah. Hainsworth. Against
October 1st, 2006. October 1st, 2006.
Yep.
They
Against
know.
the Raiders. I remember
That's
when
right.
it happened, man. I can't believe I just saw that.
Hainsworth.
Man.
Now Tart's not too far behind.
He was like Ndamukong Suh out there stepping on folks. He got 90.
What was he thinking?
I know. It was funny though. I was like, what is he doing?
I was like,
but now you see why he's been flying under the radar and he's having to prove himself everywhere he goes.
Yep.
Making decisions like that.
I like Tart.
Discipline, doing something like that.
Hey, Tart is wild.
Tart's a wild dude.
He's wild. He's crazy.
Yeah.
Yep.
He's crazy. Yeah. He's made a couple of plays too that he just needs discipline. Him and
Rashaan Evans.
Rashaan Evans and
Rashaan. That's my boy, but Rashaan.
What's his name? Comes off the edge.
Roberson.
They need discipline. They need to learn technique. Once they learn technique and discipline and put some more arsenal in their hand movements, man, they'll be some beasts.
Exactly. Yes.
I'm in agreement. Yep, full agreement.
Yep.
All right. So next question, D. Weeds. Yes, sir.
What you got, D. Weeds?
We're gonna take a franchise again. We gotta do the whole franchise. All right.
Okay.
What was the Titans' most lopsided victory?
Lopsided.
Was it the most they've ever won by? All right. Was it 52 points, 62 points, 55 points, or 59 points?
And this is victory, right?
Victory. Most lopsided victory ever in the franchise history.
Yeah, because the loss would have been that Patriots snow game for us. That was terrible. But the one game I remember is when we beat the Detroit Lions. I don't know what the score was. I'm going to say 52 points. The Thanksgiving game when Lindell White and Chris Johnson both had over 100 yards rushing, they were acting a fool out there. Now, that might be wrong, but I'm going to say 52 points.
If I'm going to go history, the Oilers, and I know we had Warren Moon out there balling and acting a fool, I'm going to go 62 because Warren Moon used to put up points, man.
Indeed.
55 points.
Okay.
55 points. It was set by the Oilers in 1961.
Okay.
They defeated the Oakland Raiders 55-0.
Yeah.
Old school right there.
Wow.
I got one more for you, gentlemen. I got one more.
Okay.
And then we'll stop the quiz. I got one more. All right, you ready?
Yeah.
Now this is a little tricky. This one's a little tricky. All right, you got to save the best for last. Which Super Bowl record did the Titans set in Super Bowl 34? All right, they set a record. All right, was it the fewest turnovers? Was it the fewest punt yards gained? Was it the most rushing yards by a quarterback? Or was it all of the above?
Oh,
that is tricky.
I'm I'm gonna say all of the above, sir. I'm gonna say all of the above. I mean,
I'm gonna say the most rushing yards by a quarterback.
Two-Tone, I haven't asked you this one.
I'm gonna go with option 3. We'll see. I'm gonna go with C.
Hawk got it. All of the above.
bam. Boom.
There
Wow.
you go. There you go.
Steve McNair has 64 rushing yards. There were 0 turnovers, and the Titans had -1 punt yard in the game.
Wow. Wow.
R.I.P. to the legend, Steve McNair, man.
Absolutely.
R.I.P.
R.I.P. I was telling Jacques, I saw your picture of you meeting Steve McNair. Man, I have a story as well, too, man. When he got traded to the Ravens, his air flight to Baltimore.
Right.
On that
06.
air flight going to, yes. I went to a convention there in 2006, and I went to D.C., and he was going to Baltimore. And he was in line with me and my friends. And, man, we shook his hand and talked to him and everything. Yeah, man. Dog, it was called. And then being in Nashville, there were times we sat about 2 weeks before he passed away. I seen him at a bar. It's called Blue Bar Cafe. I saw him at a bar chilling. And I walked up to him, "Hey, you doing, Steve?" or whatever. So I've ran into him a few times or whatever in my lifetime.
Right.
Yeah, man.
So
Huge.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. I was just about to say that.
Yes.
I was about to say that. I shook his hand. I got big hands. I'm 6'5". I'm 6'5",
Wow,
290,
okay.
300 pounds. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
So
cool.
that man's hand when I was 16, like, you know, his whole hand swallowed mine. He's got mitts.
Yes, he
know?
does. He does.
Definitely from country strong out there from Alcorn, Alcorn State.
Absolutely.
You know, Mount Olive, Mississippi, man. Country strong.
That's the Mississippi boys. You look at Jeffrey Simmons, Malcolm Butler, A.J. Brown. The Mississippi boys are some strong dudes, bro.
Corn-fed, man. That's all they do. That's all they do.
Get it out that Mississippi mud.
Let's go.
That's right. We're not too far from it, man. But it's a different breed in Mississippi, man. Straight up.
Right. Absolutely, man.
Yep.
Hey, so if y'all can tune in on Saturday, the 2-Tone Hour, because we're gonna do injury updates, roster moves. And then we're also going to dedicate about 35, 45 minutes to remembering Steve McNair. You know what I mean?
Cool, man.
Feel free to come in and hit the comments and tell that story to the fans, man. You know what I mean? So
that's cool.
Absolutely.
That's cool.
If y'all got time, yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, man. Yes, sir. Sure can, man. Well, ladies and gentlemen, y'all, that ends the show, guys. What a freaking show. I got smoke out of my ears right now, man. We had a lot of fire on this show. This was awesome, dude. Awesome, man. I've learned a lot on this show today, too. You guys have taught me some things. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Oh, yeah.
Guys, the quiz is dope. I love the quiz section of y'all show. Yep. That is dope, man. Keep that up, man.
Keep it up.
That's dope.
That's my brother D Weeze's idea right there. So just a quick story. We're on the show, and I didn't even expect it. It's our first show. He caught me off guard. You know what I mean? So, we made that a thing, man. So shout out to D Weeze on that one. I can't take the credit for that one. Shout out to D Weeze.
Keep that one going, D Weeze. Keep that on every show, dude. Keep that one going. That was great. That was great.
Hey, that's what we do, man. We appreciate y'all. I mean, hey, y'all make it for me, man. I think that old or new, and we gotta stay up with our knowledge, and it's always good. Just to have that. And I felt like, we don't want to forget the past. We don't want to forget where we came from. So we definitely want to make sure that, we always refreshing those stats, and that's why I like to read off the stats after the question, just to let people know, oh, this is what happened. This is why the answer is that. I just want to make sure we keep up with our history, man. That's what it's about.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Well, if for those that are watching the show, again, you can subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. As far as on Instagram, we are at Tennessee Titans Weekly, as well on Twitter at Titans Weekly 24/7. As well, if you want to contact us, you can contact us at TennesseeTitansWeekly@gmail.com. You can also go to Teespring for merchandise. We got everything from hoodies to socks to shirts. You want it, we got it. So check it out when you can, man.
Absolutely. Also, we sponsored by We Vans. They do digital marketing. Hey, create websites. If you need anything done, they're the place to be. They have a discount going on right now, 40% off. So any consultations that you need, hit them up. They will get it going. Need websites built, guys? Hit them up. They got you, definitely. Also, I say this every video, man. Subscribe to Two-Tone Zone, man. Subscribe to them
now.
Subscribe to them. Subscribe to them, literally. These guys are dope. We watch their content. They're up and coming, guys. Show them some love. Get their likes up on their video. And I say every show, like, share, subscribe this video. Tell your auntie, your uncle, your dog, your cat. Tell everybody. And also, I say every show, we just don't know our teams, guys. Even with Two-Tone Zone.
Absolutely.
We know your team, too.
We know your team. That's right.
We know your team.
We know.
Hometown.
Oh, we know. Oh, we know.
Hey, we're gonna place an order on Teespring, man. We're gonna get some merchandise from y'all, man. We're gonna wear it on the show too. We're gonna wear it on the show too.
Cool, dude. Well, man, we appreciate that, man. Real talk, dude. Thank you. Thank you, man.
Yep, not a problem, my brother. Yes, sir.
Cool, man. Well, that ends the show. I don't know, Two-Tone, y'all want to say anything, D-Weez, before we end the show? Anything last second?
Hey, shout out to Titan Weekly. Shout out to Titan Weekly. We appreciate y'all, gentlemen, man. Inspiration, we honestly say that we do this because y'all was doing it. You inspired us, man. You inspired us. And make sure you subscribe to Titan Weekly. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you go cop some merch. Let's support the Titan Nation. Let's tighten up together. Please, let's go. We all won. Let's go, baby. Let's go.
We trying to get to that bowl, guys. We trying to get there, man.
Right. Hey, we trying to end our season February 7th, man. That's when it's supposed to end for us.
Yes.
So let's get there. Let's get there. Let's get through January now.
Yes,
right.
Sir.
Hey, I want to shout out one more channel though. Mark from Titan Upload, man. He showed us mad love last Friday. You know what I mean?
Upload.
Titan Upload is our boy, man. Titan Upload.
Mark is a solid dude.
He is.
He's a solid dude. So
very solid dude.
Much respect. Much respect.
Yep.
Yeah, folks, real quick, one last time.
Go ahead.
I was just going to say, go check us out. We're on Instagram, _official 2Tone Zone. And then go check us out on Twitter, too. It's at 2Tone Zone Show. So, feel free to come through and just say anything to us, positive or negative. We appreciate it.
Chop it up.
Yep. So,
but my bad, Hawk. What was you saying? I cut you off, my brother, man. That's my bad.
Yeah. Titan Upload is our boy, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Seriously, he's a great dude, really good dude, really solid show, man. You want stats and everything, bro? Hey, it's not many more shows that's better than that, man. So check that out.
Right.
Much respect to Titans in Truth, Mr. Titan Anderson, all the Titan podcasters out there, man. Hey, much respect to all of you guys, man. Straight up.
Facts, man. Absolutely.
Yeah,
well, gentlemen, man, thanks again, man. Y'all have a blessed rest of y'all night, man. Thank you so much.
Appreciate y'all. We appreciate y'all.
Same to you guys as well, man. Hey, we'll catch up, and very soon, folks, we'll do a live chop up with the Two-Tone Zone. We'll do that. No question about that.
Hey, y'all are always welcome on our show too, man.
Anytime.
It would be an honor. It would be an honor.
Yeah. Yes.
Sounds good, man.
All right, gentlemen.
All right, let's beat these Lions, folks. Man. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. All right now. Hey, let's get there.
Yes, sir.